Okay, so let's start by focusing to the left, top left here, and first take a look at a couple of rules for square roots here that we're going to use in this problem to help us simplify it. So first we have the product rule. So that states that the square root of a product, a times b, is equal to the product of the square roots. In other words, square root of a times square root of b. So let's call that one number one. And then we also have the quotient rule, which is square root of a divided by b is equal to the square root of a divided by the square root of b. And if this doesn't make sense now, hopefully it will make a little more sense while we're doing this as we move along with the problem. Okay, so let's get into the problem. Get my pen here, get a different color. And something important to note is there's often several approaches to getting to the final answer on multi-step problems like this, rather. So if you do yours in a different order, that's completely okay. And I would encourage you to actually, if you do that, solve it in a different order than me or whatever, go ahead and share your approach down in the comments below after we finish. Okay, let's get into the math. So let's see, grab the pen here, trying out the new stylus. All right, I think we're in business. So what should we do first? Well, how about the top there? Does that look like either of the rules? What if we break it down into this times this and call the first part A and the second part B? Then does that look like one of the rules we have? Looks like this, right? A times B underneath the radical in that form there. So maybe, let's erase this. Oh, that's part of the template. Okay, can't do that. All right, so before each step, let's write down the rule that we're going to use. And we're going to apply that rule going from left to right, meaning we started out with something here that looks like the left, and then we're going to transform it into the one on the right, because we're allowed to do that, right? Because those things are equal. So all we have to do is apply the rule. So in this case, we will have A is equal to 99 and B is equal to 99 squared. So at this point, all we need to do is plug in. So we've got, this is all equal to square root of something times the square root of something else on top, right? A times B. But what's A? A is just 99. And B is just 99 squared. And don't forget denominator divided by 11. This looks like a 49. Let's make it look more like a 99. Okay, so getting a little simpler here. What do you think the next step is? And your thought might be different from where I'm going with this next. Remember, not everybody has to solve these in exactly the same order since there's multiple steps, especially with square root problems. But what I'm thinking next is maybe we want another rule. Let's just write it down here. So what is the square root actually? If we have the square root of something squared, that's just equal to the square root absolute value of that. So in other words, square root of 5 squared, or square root of 25, is just 5. And the reason why we have absolute value is just because we can only have positive, right? Square roots are only result in positive numbers. Okay, so why am I showing this part here? Well, if A is equal to 99, then we can simplify this part, right? Because it looks something like this. So 99, if A squared is 99 squared, then the result of this is just A, right? So square root of 99 squared is just 99. Does that make sense? So let's rewrite this. So we have square root of 99 times 99, all divided by square root of 11. Okay, making progress. Let's make some space over here to the right. All right, we got square root of 99 times 99 divided by the square root of 11. So what's next? Let's rewrite. Let's go purple. Let's rewrite. Oops, that didn't do purple. There we go. Let's rewrite the square root of 9 of something times something. Can you guess what I'm going to say? Let me change the color. So square root of 99, I want to rewrite as square root of 9 times the square root of 11. Because I want to apply one of these rules and do a little magic here next. And if you haven't figured out why yet, you'll see in a second. Okay, now I would like to jump back to rule number 1, the product rule. Grab the pen here. All right, so let's say that we're going to use rule number 1, the product rule, and we're going to apply it from left to right. And then we have an A here and a B here, right? So our A is 9 and B is 11. So let's plug in and transform it to the right hand side of that rule. So what do we get? If we break that out into the A and the B, we get square root of 9 times the square root of 11 times 99 all over square root of 11. Okay. Now do you see it? Why I took that approach? If we have one thing on the bottom, the top of the fraction, the numerator, and the bottom, the denominator, we can cancel them out, right? All right. So let's rewrite it. Equals square root of 9 times 99. Getting close. Okay, and I bet you know what the square root of 9 is, right? 3 times 3 is 9, so the square root of 9 is 3. So it's looking simpler now, right? 3 times 99. What is that? It's 297, right? You can check my work, but I think it's 297. Okay. Well, that's it for this one. Thanks for sticking around and solving this with me together. If you found this helpful, consider giving the video a like and share it with someone else who might find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified when I drop more math videos, so we can work them out together in the future. See you soon in the next one.